Huntington's disease. Kathy Langley shares some of her story with us.
Hi, my name is Kathy, and I'm from a family of Huntington's disease. Having born into a family where the Huntington's gene exists, I can assure you these families need all the support they can get, and it helps them greatly. To hear their support person has both heard of disease and been informed how it impacts.
Growing up in a family with such strong Huntington's disease genetics, how would you describe it?
Heartbreaking with confronting moments.
So, what is Huntington's disease? Huntington's disease is an inherited degenerative neurological condition affecting the brain and central nervous system that results in the progressive loss of mental and physical capacities. Huntington's disease progressively strips away the affected individual's ability to walk, talk, eat, think, and reason, and death ensues from complications.
Though testing is now available, there remains a real fear and denial of the faulty gene existing, and too often families, often continue to decide to have children when they have started showing symptoms and being diagnosed.
What is one thing that you'd like healthcare workers to know or remember when looking after a person with Huntington's disease?
That despite what the disease is doing to the person, they are still human, who are well aware of what's going on with them, around them, and going through their own turmoils in having to accept they have lost their control. This can cause frustration, in particular if they sense those caring for them or visit them are unsure and uncomfortable.
Why are you so passionate about getting the information out to healthcare workers about Huntington's disease?
Because I believe there is a lack of knowledge of Huntington's disease within the health system, much less experience. As an example, my brother was in care in a facility. He became frustrated because the healthcare workers attending to him hadn't had any training or experience with Huntington's disease. In fact, I believe some were intimidated how the disease was affecting him. They didn't understand him or his needs. At some point, a nurse came on duty and had witnessed and helped someone else with disease. From then on, he sought her out, with her tending to his needs and gaining his confidence. This is why I am passionate about it. It was evident to me a patient with this disease be understood and cared for as well as any other patient.
What are some helpful resources or strategies to deal with Huntington's disease?
You need support within the family, if possible, for assisting in what they can. Mum used to care for my sister daily by cleaning up her messes, cleaning the house, etc. I was unable to help frequently, but had my sister come stay with me to give Mum a break. That was also quality time for my sister and myself.
How can healthcare workers better support the patients and families who have Huntington's disease?
They can help by having some knowledge of the patient and family prior to and since being diagnosed. Learn the dynamics surrounding them, as this might greatly impact on the patient's mood and acceptance of what's to come. The option of available counselling for all concerned throughout, being mindful that knowledge of Huntington's disease being passed down within the family is scary for all. I remember when I was tested for the disease. It was mandatory to have 6 months of counselling prior to being given the results. In hindsight, counselling after the fact would have helped me, so I could have discussed the result when telling family. There can be great expectations to overcome. An example, becoming the black sheep of the family. If you are negative while others have been diagnosed having inherited the disease. This disease has been and still has a stigma attached to it, with it seen as a mental illness, which it is not. It is a neurological illness needing to be addressed as that. HD families need our support.
Would you like more information on Huntington's disease? then head on over to the Huntington's Australia website.